Hello and welcome. I'm Maria McMahon and I wanted to make a series of videos based on my book, The Top 50 Red Flags of Romantic Predators, How to Avoid the Narcissist Trap. Now that's a lot of red flags to get through, so I'm going to be posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Thursday until I've got them all done. I'm actually aiming to keep them all quite short, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. So it won't take long for you to just learn the basics about these different red flags, which are just so vital to help you protect yourself from those romantic predatory narcissists that are out there, okay? So do come and join me regularly and let me share all these red flags with you. Thank you very much for joining me. So let's get started with today's video. Hello. So I know I've done red flag number 4, and I did mention during that flag that there's a lot of flags within flags, and I didn't want to cover all of them. But I do want to just do a little bonus video on one of the aspects of love bombing that just comes up all the time as well, and it's love bombing you with music. Now, as I've said, all of the tactics that are used in love bombing, they're very much over the top. You get bombarded with texts day and night, and this is designed to make you think that this person is obsessed with you, and they are, but it's not in a way that's ever going to bring you an ounce of happiness. And it's also designed to keep them constantly on your mind. So things like social media dominance, they'll do that to kind of put you out there, and it's kind of a way of laying claim to you and showing the world that you're theirs, you two are an item. They've also tried to get into your social circle and start friending all your friends, and these are things to really watch out for if they do this early on, because these are all big warning signs for you. Showering you with the compliments and all of that, it's just all part of this methodology they have to get you really caught up in this romantic whirlwind. And of course, it's a massive ego trip for you. Who can blame you when you've got someone who's just sort of gushing all over you? But you absolutely must not fall for it. So as I said, on this video, I want to focus on this very important aspect of love bombing that they will also use to their advantage, and that is music. Now, music is one of the most powerful tools in the romantic predator's arsenal. Because let's face it, when you think about it, there are so many great songs out there, and the vast majority of them are about love. So the narcissist will very quickly learn the kind of music that you're into, and they'll waste no time in using the songs they love to convey their love to you. So they deliberately use this, they use music to create and reinforce the bond with you. So what you'll find they'll do is, you might notice that they're humming or whistling a particular tune when they're with you. And often they'll do this and they kind of make it look like you don't realize, or they don't realize that you're listening. So it looks very innocent, and this conveys the idea that, oh wow, they're humming, that special song, or they're humming our tune. But trust me, this is all part of this strategy. They'll also do things like they'll make playlists of the songs that they know you love, and they'll put them on a flash drive, or they'll send you a Spotify link with the playlist, and they'll give you that as a gift with a syrupy message of love. Talking about our songs, they'll very quickly identify our song, and they'll make sure that they have it in their car, in their home. If you happen to get to visit their home, you may or may not, depending. They'll often change the ringtone on their phone to your song. So it's kind of everywhere, and this song will haunt you for the rest of your life. And that's one of the reasons that they do it. They want to create that bond that will be impossible for you to break. And even after they've devalued and discarded you, the moment you hear that song, you'll just crumble into pieces because of those poignant beautiful memories that it evokes. And they know this. They deliberately set it up to be this way. Now, there is a way to, to clear these triggers and to get rid of the trauma of triggers and trauma bonding and a number of other things. That's what I deal with when I work with clients. But prevention is always better than cure. And these red flags, this series of videos and the book I wrote are all about helping you to avoid getting to this place in the first place. Avoid getting to where you actually need therapy to sort your head out because it's been so messed up by a narcissist. So how to avoid getting drawn into this and getting really, wrapped up in the whole music thing is kind of just to downplay your love of music. So maybe don't react when you hear your favorite song or your artist and you're with this potential predator. Just be kind of non-reactive, a bit nonchalant. Now, if they happen to know that you love a particular song or a particular band or artist or whatever, because they've already discovered this from their research and from stalking you on social media, and they may have seen your posts, and I'll talk a bit more about this in red flag number 6, which will be coming up soon. They might mention the song. Now, if they do that, this is a whopping big red flag, and they do this to get your response. They're doing this so that you'll say, oh my God, I love that song, that's one of my favorites. That's exactly why they're doing it. They'll be expecting you to, yes, 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 I love it, to give that response. So don't do it. So you can say something instead like, oh yeah, it's okay, it's cool, and move on. Now, this might throw them off a little bit because they were sure they weren't on the right track. But what can they say? They can't say to you, well, hey, I thought you loved that song. And if they do say that, pick up your belongings and just leave as quick as you can. This is all about understanding the narcissist tactics and basically playing them at their own game. And generally, if this were to happen, they wouldn't say anything. So, initially keep your music preferences, not necessarily to yourself, but you can just be a little bit more casual about, if you absolutely love, Ed Sheeran, for example, you can just say, yeah, he's cool, or yeah, that's a cool band, or yeah, that's a pretty good song. Just don't go overboard. Don't go, oh my God, I love this so much. Because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for the stuff that you connect with so that they can then use that to connect or to create that seeming bond with you, but it's all a strategy. So just kind of play it down. And I'm again reminding you that this series of videos is all about helping you to prevent yourself from falling for a narcissist. I'm not saying that you can't share how much you love music when you eventually do find the one or the really genuine, decent person who you can trust. Then by all means, fill your boots. I'm a huge music fan. It's one of the greatest things we have in life. So I'm not saying anything against that. I'm just saying while you're in this place of checking out a new person and trying to protect yourself from it ever happening again, or walking into a relationship where it could be a potentially very, very toxic one or a narcissist, that's what all these are about. So I kind of keep bringing it back to that. And so if you do that, you'll lessen the chances of there being an hour song at this stage, in this early stage of the relationship. And I totally understand the power and potency of our song. I can remember my first love, and there's a whole bunch of songs that I can remember. I think we actually had about 5-hour songs. And, even now I've only got to hear the first few bars of Baker Street, Jerry Rafferty Baker Street, and I'm instantly transported back to, the summer of 1978 and my first love. So it's very, very powerful and it's wonderful. And I cherish those memories. But you want to make sure that they're going to be memories that you can cherish because you've fallen for a genuine, decent person, okay? So I just wanted to clear that one up. The other thing, of course, is to know the red flags of love bombing and just don't fall for it when you encounter this new person who's displaying any of these early warning signs that I've talked about. Trust your instincts. I'm always going to be bouncing you back to that red flag number 1. Trust your instincts and don't let your ego take over, okay? Because, of course, if you do, you're going to be letting yourself in for more pain than you can ever imagine. And I will remind you of that and say that repeatedly throughout these videos because I really want to hammer that point home for you. Prevention is way, way better than cure, okay? So take heed. Thank you very much for watching, and I will be back again very soon with more red flags for you. Take care. Bye for now. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you found that, that flag useful to know about. So my name's Maria McMahon. I'm a clinical NLP hypnotherapist, and I help women and men who are trying to overcome narcissistic abuse. I have 2 Facebook groups. One is for guys, it's private group, guys only. One is for women, also private group, women only. So what I'll do is I'll put a link below the video, some links about how you'd like, if you wanted to connect with me, how you'll be able to connect with me. I'll also put a link to the book, which is currently on Amazon for just 99 cents, so it's pretty cheap. Now, if you found this video helpful, please like and comment and subscribe and come back soon for more red flags, because every Monday, Wednesday and Thursday I'll be posting until I get through all the 50. Okay, so thank you very much again, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.